96 when the world was won. Bobby Moore lifted #1. Shaw and Banks were the generation, heroes of the English nation. Years went by but we stayed true, following England the whole world through. Every pub and every town, never let the 3 Lions down. Raise your Scotland to the sky, hear a million voices cry.
Hello and welcome back to KB Terrace Talk, where you join us for Scotland versus Morocco. Big game here for Scotland because winning will guarantee them qualification to the next round. But this is going to be a tougher test than it was against a small team like Haiti. We're underway. I am joined by Luke Birch this evening. How are you doing today, sir?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. What about?
Yeah, I'm doing well, mate. Sort of fresh off of the disappointment that was the US versus Australia. Hoping for a bit of a better game, some more goals, a bit more excitement. But we are watching Scotland, so we will see if they set up defensively. 5-4-1. You know, they look like they're coming for just a draw to fourth place. I am behind on timer. Thank you for. It's all right. I did forget to start the timer on the game, and also. Don't know why it seems to think. Match time, put it at 1 minute when it ticks to 1 minute. But so far, we will see if Scotland give it a go, whether they're just going to sort of play a defensive game. But right now, it's currently just safe Moroccan possession, moving the ball about early. Who do you think is going to, what do you think the result's going to be? Because right now, if I'm not mistaken,
Morocco is just.
I think we got a first-minute goal here. Well, Scottish Hearts broken in under a minute. 5-4-1 gets torn apart. If it's onside, because it looks a bit tight for me, but maybe I'm wrong. Under a minute, and Scottish Hearts are their heads in their hands. Dave Bears Morocco goal. Oh dear. Everyone is already, all the comments coming in thinking, oh dear, Scotland. Sabari 1-0, and it is a minute in.
It looked onside.
It's a great finish. Well.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot wait for what Bush's opinion on this game is. I'm expecting the video to be out in about 5 minutes' time. He's going to say he probably called this match 5-0 already. But Scotland get us back underway. Is that the quickest goal of this World Cup? Yeah. Could be wrong.
I think that is. I'm sure it's around about 7, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. But about felt like about a minute 5, minute 7, something like that. Very quick, this one. So Scotland's mentality of we can get a draw, set up in a 5-4-1, they have to be a lot more aggressive soon. Rate Chuff coming in with a come on Scotland. But at the moment, ball played deep. Currently, I believe they said this is in Boston, so that's Foxborough as referenced in the NFL terms. Obviously controversial at the moment, the stuff with Hakimi. People are expecting him not to start. So, he's currently got a trial, I think, of some kind, but kind of knew Morocco would start him anyway. After all the AFCON controversy, they don't care about controversy. This is water off a duck's back.
Well, just looking at John at the start of it, this would be a tough gig for Scotland. Yeah, they went a minute early.
Yeah, he went in real early on that. We got Danny on Twitter saying, we want 6. So when I was saying King Bush is going to say default 5-0, he might actually say 10. But Danny wants 6 straight away. He wants blood. He wants tears.
Point out, Point I was making the other day. This, I mean, most teams are going to go free in third place on 3 points, aren't they? Probably talking at least 6 or 7 of them. And if Scotland have a smashing from Morocco and Brazil, that goal difference could be a big drop.
It could be. They're relying on teams to sort of have a lot of those sort of 2 draws and a loss kind of a tournament. That's what they're relying on. They're relying on teams like Cape Verde. You know, they got a draw. They're not going to realistically win. Who else are they going to play in their group? Because that's, from what I remember, it's like Saudi Arabia and the like. So if Cape Verde can get another draw off of someone having drawn with Spain, that might open possibilities for Scotland. But yeah, they're going to have to rely on other big teams to help out a small team like Scotland. Because realistically, they're not winning, or shouldn't win against Brazil. That would be a major upset. And
well, we'll
currently
see how
1-0 down
against
Morocco.
Haiti later on today.
Very true. In which obviously Phil, big fan of those Haitians, especially the goalkeeper. And I did not rate Brazil remotely. Pre-tournament I did, but watching them look useless.
Yeah. I said, but me, you, and Phil watched the last Scotland game against Haiti, and Haiti deserves something out of that game.
Yeah, it begs the question: why do we do it to ourselves? Deciding both times to watch the Scotland games. They seem to just left us high and dry, been like, oh, there's no one else that's willing to do it.
Yeah, seems to be left to us.
Yep.
All
right. Ball with the Moroccans in their own box, having to clear it. It's probably the highest we will see the ball for a while. The Moroccans have been under no real threat so far. It's only 6 minutes in, but I'd say it's pretty much been all Morocco.
Yeah, constant attack.
And I don't expect that to change. Personally.
No, I think this whole game.
Right, Scotland got the wake-up call. Now this is the real World Cup started now. You know, you had your easy little group game to, you know, you had one other sort of shit team in the group. Now welcome the AFCON champs. Whether it is via court case or not, welcome the AFCON champs.
Yeah, weird way to... That's right.
Yeah, I was showing my family like some of the stuff that happened in that game. Obviously, the goalkeeper had to be a bodyguard for the towel and the bloody drink in that match because the Moroccans are trying to throw it in the crowd and everything. I mean, personally, I've got this game 2-1. I don't know about you. I don't even got an official scoreline out of you. I think we were too busy watching the first goal going by the time we were going to get a prediction.
I'm hoping for 3 or 4 me for Morocco, so I'm going to stick with 3-0 Morocco, I think.
I mean, I just know that I've put for my League One, I've gone today for 2-1, and unfortunately, I didn't go for him to score. I went for the attacking midfielder. So I still got hope. I need a goal from Czech's name. Oh God, Azdin Unai. So I need the attacking midfielder from Morocco to score. But 10 minutes, Scotland haven't made it any worse. That's a positive.
They've got to do something now because obviously the way they look like they were. And now they've 1-0 down. You've got to change it up. You can't leave it as you.
Yeah, unless they gamble on goal difference and try and lose it only 1-0. But I mean, you surely can't do that. Well, you know, small club mentality and all that, small nation. You know, it might decide to try and just get through however you can. But it's how bad do you reckon other teams are?
Well, yeah, they're open for certain, but you got to look at most of the leagues. Third place, they're playing people like, I know Kate Berry got put in.
Chance here. Golden Gate Esports coming in saying, yeah, nearly 2. We've just seen that. Christie got dispossessed on the ball very softly. And somehow, none of them 2 Moroccans got a foot on the end of that. How you do not get on the end of that? That's moving in slow motion.
Yeah, pretty poor. Good ball, though. Good ball.
Yeah, chance. Scotland, if they... No. Again, a couple people in a little bit of space, but the thing that was so good about Morocco in the Brazil game, their midfield was everywhere. They had a bunch of young centre mids that just crowded out Bruno G and Casemiro. So, you know, Scotland's strength, if you could say they have a strength, is obviously McTominay, and then they've got Ferguson for Bologna as well. 2 of their best players at centre mid. But Morocco absolutely strangled Brazil's midfield. We'll see if that continues here, but
I said I think they're a dark horse, Morocco. They're not an easy team to come up against. Stubborn. And I think they could beat many teams in this tournament. So
agreed. Like that thing I saw before kickoff, it said they were unbeaten in something like 28 games, excluding the court case. Well, including that, they classed it, but that would be their only loss in that time. If you sort of class the on-field decision.
But even that loss, it were penalties anyway, wasn't it? Extra time penalties. So technically, it was still a draw that game. So
it was extra time, not penalties. I think that was
extra time.
I think Senegal stole it in extra time.
So technically, it's still unbeaten because they classed as a draw in 90 minutes.
Yeah, very true. Very true. So yeah, Scotland have to do a lot to get back into this game. Sort of just
and they're currently being dominated for 12 minutes.
Well, I mean, the water break's going to be huge for Scotland, in my opinion, because the manager's not really going to have a chance to. His whole game plan's been exploded in a minute, and suddenly he's able to get his instructions. Tom, who normally, Tom loves talking about how terrible the water break is. It's awful. But, living in Scotland and all that, he's going to suddenly have a chance to actually fix this. Oh, my God. I've just witnessed the goalkeeper for Scotland just juggle the ball whilst trying to roll it.
Yeah.
What's he doing? But... So he's gonna have a chance of that tactics break to go, right, lads. 5-4-1's not working because we're not level. We're gonna have to do something.
I say it worked. We were playing yesterday, the day before. It worked for someone after hydration break. They come out and they were a different team. We were watching now yesterday. I'm sure it was yesterday.
It might have been Switzerland versus Bosnia. Bosnia were doing okay. It was a very boring game, awful game. But that was 0-0. And then suddenly, after the hydration break, Switzerland turned it on. And then the red card happened and it all sort of went and changed. I don't know, it was another one.
Game.
I feel sorry for you for having to watch that. I thought us having to watch it on stream was fucking awful. But the fact that turned into a 4-1 game, it looked like it was going to be a 0-0 written all over it. Oh, we've lost Luke. Okay, we'll wait potentially Bertie to hop back in. But anyway, in the meantime, Danny's coming in saying, always find it interesting when 2 brothers play for 2 different nations. John Souttar on the bench for Scotland today, and his brother Harry just played and captain actually for Australia. So that fully captain as well. But you're not wrong. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Birchie is back. Let's get him back in. Wait for his camera to show up. Wait for him to hop back in, but yeah, not missed much, fortunately, at the moment, Birchie. I don't know what happened there, but you just missed some safe possession. That's all. Yeah, it's that Danny saying about how there's a Scottish and Australian brother at the tournament today. One on the bench for Scotland, one captain for. We lost him again. All right.
I don't know what happened there.
Back.
Kept spinning.
All good. It's all right, mate. Sort of make do with it. You know, technology and all that.
Yeah, it keeps going up. Wi-Fi. Well, God knows. But it keeps putting me back in lobby, and then put me back in.
Yeah, the one to put you back in the lobby was weird. But yeah, it looked like Scotland were going to do something there for a second, and then, oh, that's definitely a foul from Ferguson. But they made some progress down the left and then started to reset again. I mean, this does feel like sort of a lot of the tail of the tape with these games at the World Cup is there's a lot of start, stop. Because, you know, the heat and everything, you're not going to sort of go at it like for 90 straight minutes like sometimes you would have in a regular season. You'll see a lot more like gung-ho. But here, obviously, it's absolutely scorching. So you can see a little bit more like phasing, a bit of slower pace on the game.
They seem to have found the next step, though, haven't they, Scotland? They seem to tip it up a little bit.
Yeah, breaking down all right. They're starting to... Oh, that's been... I don't know whether that was correctly given to Morocco there. Well, that was... But...
Yeah, he kicked it out.
But yeah, Morocco... Oh, I'm sorry, Morocco. Scotland seems to be stepping up a little bit. They definitely need to. You've got about 6 minutes before the break. The counter seems to be starting up. Would not be shocked if Morocco can score again. Let's have a look. In possession. Ball over the top.
Oh!
What are they doing? Angus Gunn is terrible. In my opinion. What is he?
Dangerous, that. Dangerous.
Golden Gate again saying nearly 2. Again. So Scotland pushing their luck at the moment. Craig Gordon on the bench. That man's never retiring. Some very dodgy defending there. Either the defender has to deal with that or the keeper has to come get that. Like, keeper has to be a lot more confident claiming stuff like that. But also, the defender needs to just clear it before it gets there. Grant Hanley. Trying to shield it away.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost him again. But your keeper's nowhere near. He gets enough on it, but Angus Gunn, yeah, agreed, Danny. So many mistakes in him. Remember him back from his Norwich days. Well, I mean, he's potentially going to be a future goalkeeper that, you know, people need to keep an eye on. Obviously, then went to Southampton and conceded. I think he was part of the 9-0, one of the 9-0 games was Angus Gunn at Southampton. And then obviously ended up now on the bench for Forest. So, you know, he's had a bit of a career. We'll see if we can get Birchie back in. If we can't, then obviously I can go full screen on mine, but sort of move that about for the moment. Birch having too many hydration breaks. Or are they vape breaks? No comment. No comment, mate. Remember in the City Academy and under 18 England never reaches full potential. I mean, to be fair, how many people do reach their full potential from when you see him in the under 18s? You know, you hear a lot about the sort of Man United under 18s when they used to win everything back in the day, and only really you get like one come through, maybe. So you get a lot of sort of players that predict to do a lot. Like realistically, how good's James Trafford, for example? James Trafford viewed to be a great thing, but is he really shown anything? Not really. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this, whilst we're waiting for that, onto a one-man booth. So, ball out to the edge of the area, shot there by the Moroccan. Get whipped in ball and gun claims safely. As safely as you can say with Angus Gunn. All right, Scotland carrying it out. You know, nothing too crazy at the moment. But Scotland look really, really cagey throughout this. They're not settling well at all. Sort of standing on the ball a little bit, but Morocco, I'm gonna say it's less about Scotland being crap. I'm gonna give Scotland a little bit of a reprieve here. It's not that Scotland are crap here. We saw what Morocco were able to do to the midfield of Brazil, let alone the midfield of the midfield of Scotland. So just it's looking again like Scotland are just going through the motions, not really got much. The water break's going to be up any second. See if their manager's going to grow a pair, or they're going to sort of still just try and go about whatever they're doing at the moment.
And a restarted laptop will get chucking me off.
Hopefully that's fixed it.
Well, it's gone a lot faster since I have, so I think it just needed a reboot.
Yeah, happens. The classic turn it off and on technique.
That's past few days we're doing these. I just keep shutting it up and not turning it off properly.
Yeah, that'll do it. Something about caches and all that. I mean, this has definitely been the longest period of time Scotland have had the ball, but they literally we're just seeing them pass it around the back at the moment. I think only about 2 of those passes were in the box. And I think Scotland have got a free kick here at least.
Yeah, one of free kick.
And a booking. Issa Diop's been booked. Did he get booked in the first game for... if he's been booked in the first game, then actually might be out for the next round.
How many is it? 2 yellow cards, is it?
2 yellow cards at World Cup, yeah. Let me have a look, see if we got booked last game.
It's not come up misses next game. Usually pops up, doesn't it? Say misses next game.
True, let's have a look. No, Morocco didn't get a booking in the first game, so completely wrong on that. So they're not a risk at all. Did Scotland get anyone booked in their opener? That's a question. So you got this free kick, then the water break, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be the last kick, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be. Only Hickey got a booking, so he's not starting either. So, what is this?
Does it refresh for knockout stages anyway?
Knockout stages, I believe it resets. Yes,
Yeah.
It's just obviously groups. If you get 2 yellow cards, you miss the final group game and all that. Oh, dramatic from Hakimi there. And the Scottish are going to get themselves a bit of a drinks break. Pep Guardiola there.
Yeah, drinks break. But you need it, Scotland. They need to go talking to, sort it out, wake them up.
Got to think what their plan's going to be, what they're going to change, because they're not going to make subs 20 minutes in. It's not like they're 3-0 down in 20 minutes and need to make subs. But, I mean, I have not rated their manager at all. But he's going to have to come up with something. You set up with 5-4-1. Essentially, you can have 10 men behind the ball, and maybe Che Adams just on his own doing whatever he can. You've got to have a little bit more imagination than that.
Yeah, realistically, I mean, the way they've said so, does Che Adams work on his own up top? I don't think he does. I don't think he ever has.
No.
I mean, who they got? I'm never sure they got on the bench.
Shankland.
Shankland.
With Hearts.
A cracking season, hasn't he? So probably best off starting him because I don't think Adams had the best season.
You got Lyndon Dykes of Charlton, formerly of QPR, I think.
Yes.
Other than that, not much. You got Ross Stewart of Southampton. They started with 2 up front last game. They felt brave when they played. I think played 2 up top against Haiti, but then they changed that pretty quickly. I think into the second half.
I think question just come in from me from Rachel.
It has. So I already got asked this question because he was on broadcast with me earlier. So whilst he's got you, if England win the World Cup, do you think you'll cry tears of joy?
Well, when we lost Euro final, Italy won it. When we lost that one, cried then. And my son didn't know, which pissed me off. So actually, upset. So I probably would, to be fair. Yeah, you got to win, you.
I said I'm not that emotional. Like I normally just that stone cold sort of not really that emotional guy. Like I'll scream and shout about it, but I'm not like the best, like with emotions, etc. Like it just doesn't come out. So,
well, when we played final, chances I'm going to be pissed. So that's probably the reason I cry because I'm laughing. So.
Yeah. I mean, I was one of the people that was still going like, no, guys, we're not safe yet. When Jorginho missed that pen, everyone was celebrating. I was like, no, we still have to score. Don't go mad yet. We still have to score. It's still England. Like, I mean, Spurs prepped me for years of that, a freaking nearly moment. So you're battle tested, battle for stuff like that.
I suppose you've got to be, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, same thing.
Perennial nearly men.
Been through it all with flipping leads, up, downs every time. Good ups and downs about 10 times during the season. So I think I've come immune to it now. Used to the pain. Worst thing about being a Leeds United spot has been England supporter too. So I think I've got double trouble.
I said the same with Spurs. Like Spurs is arguably the worst one to pair with England because you're both so close yet so far.
Yeah.
And well, now it's not. Now we're bloody 17th and sort of clinging on for dear life. But during the better times, it was the nearly men situation. But being there in the stadium for that Europa League win, top moment, and then 12 months later, I'm at a pub gloating in front of the Chelsea fan that was hoping we got relegated. I can tell you, I wasn't there at that same pub, but when the Champions League final happened, I really wish I'd gone out to go see it at that same pub because there was an Arsenal fan, like a group of Arsenal fans, and then there was everyone else rooting against them. When Eze missed, everyone started winding them up, and when the save happened, they got up, started punching the air, getting in everyone's face. So, literally, and what they did in response is like, we don't really care, but they were suddenly going like, oh, he's gone early. They've not even won it yet, and he's gone early. So, they killed him when. So, I wish I was there for it, but
man,
it's brilliant. We have a question in from Danny though. I know they need to play a certain way, but is Che Adams really better than Shankland or George Hurst? I mean, honestly, I don't think he is. Like, Che Adams, has he ever been particularly good chance there for Morocco down the right-hand side? But, yeah, don't know when it comes to Scotland what they need to do, whether it's a two-man, whether it's a different one-man up top, because it didn't really work from last game. Like, neither of them really worked. They got the result, but they didn't look good.
Yeah, you got to think about it. You look at that Scotland team, and have they got any really standout solo players who are, say, oh, they can do it on their own? I trust them to do it. So I think in that sense, you need to play a couple up top alongside Che Adams, because I don't think he can do it on his own. Not up there. Then again, I think they get the delivery he wants anyway. So,
Because call me crazy, obviously, when he was younger, McTominay played as a striker, and I think he's played as a striker for Scotland a couple of times, almost, in terms of playing maybe as a 10 who follows on a bit more. He definitely is playing deeper. So maybe you push McTominay higher. Sort of then allow him to be more of a support.
Yeah, just behind him.
But because he's a physical presence, he's obviously came up when he was at Man United. He scored some late goals, whether from centre mid or not. He'd obviously come in clutch for them a few times.
Oh yeah,
chance here down. It's going to be seen out, collapsed over, free kick given.
Yeah, free kick Scotland.
But the problem Scotland are going to have is Morocco are more than willing to just run at them. They run at them and then they seem to, have a little mistake on the ball, and Morocco are gambling on them.
Yeah, I think Morocco was waiting for that mistake just so they can get back on front foot again. I mean, Scotland since Idation break seems to have improved, but they're not exactly doing anything with the ball.
But they are definitely getting a bit more of a positive foothold. They're trying to put the ball in a few more riskier places. Danny also wants to see, Ben Doak. He wants to see him early second half, different shape and ideas. I mean, question is, who do you take off for that? Do you take off, say, a Kieran Tierney? Because you've got, obviously, he's a left back. You've got Robertson left back. He's playing centre back at the moment. So that'll take you out of your back five.
I'd sacrifice one of them. I mean, I'd leave probably them to one for the bit of pace on the wings, to the overlap or whatever, because they're going to need a bit of pace against Morocco.
I mean, Danny's pointing out, rightfully, obviously, Billy Gilmore got injured as well. So that would have freed him up. But now, I mean, if you had that spare midfielder, you could push him on, but you obviously lose that presence in midfield, and it's safe to say he's revived his career, obviously. Got, I think, a Leeds question potentially here for you about one of your favourites, Brendan Aronson. So Brendan Aronson's still on the bench for America, 57 caps, 9 goals, 7 assists. Bit of a stalwart for Leeds. If USA guaranteed next round, do you want to see him get some game time?
I don't rate Brendan Aronson.
I don't know many you do.
He's a dodgy one. He'll have game of his life. He has seven shittings after. He just can't be consistent, and we've got so much better quality in our team than him. I don't understand why he gets started. I mean, there's a reason why USA don't start him. He's a bench player. Never gets started. So, and that's USA's team. So if you can't get in that team, then I mean, every game last season when we played Tanaka over him, we were incredible. And then when he come in for Tanaka, the midfield were lost.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that did surprise me that Tanaka didn't start for Japan, actually. Especially with Endo dropping out. We got tacked down the left-hand side here.
Ooh,
Cleared by Scotland.
That's a ball.
Seen a lot of teams go to the byline these days. A lot of byline and back. That was the first goal for America today. It was an own goal from one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, seems to be a favourite little move in this World Cup.
Yeah, you're getting defenses running back. You get an own goal, or if they realise they're going to kick it in their own net, they've got to take a weird sort of touch. It's sort of going to be pinball in the box. It's a simple but effective strategy.
Yeah. Well, if it's working, let's keep doing it, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Seems to be back to Morocco again now. Scotland's little spell seems to have run out.
Yeah.
It's not like it's out to play.
I mean, doesn't mean they're going to do anything with it. It's going to be safe possession inside their own half, isn't it? Looks like a change of formation. I think something's on the way, based off of something I've just seen in chat. So let's have a look. Could this be a chance for Scotland?
Oh.
Nope, not going to be. Instead, potential head injury there, but we got a chance from Morocco. 23. Oh, he skied it. Absolutely.
How has he missed that?
It's a great question.
How has he missed that?
It's a great question. But McTominay does a slip. Obviously.
Ooh. I guess once it needs it, Joe there.
Yeah, I mean, you got Ali McCoy asking for a free kick for that, where a man just collapsed.
He seems to have collapsed and then jumped towards McTominay then.
Yeah, well, he's trying. When he's going down, he's just going to try and head the balls. He's trying to do whatever he can still. McTominay's been done dirty there. I mean, yeah. I'll be honest. I think the one with the head injury is probably the one that we should be concerned about, and not McTominay.
To see as he went down, I think he's busted his lip. I think.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, seemed to have
Scottish coach
got a knee to jaw right now. Yeah, he's bleeding.
Yeah, it was all amongst the boots, really, wasn't it? So, I mean, you're respecting him trying to throw his head towards it and still try and do something, but obviously then put himself in massive danger.
Yeah, literally put his head online.
Yeah, it's very true. It reminds me of when Phil Jones did his little scramble on the floor, cruel header.
That gif still pops around all the time. That little gif of Phil Jones doing that makes me laugh every time.
Phil Jones and the many faces of Phil Jones, and you just see him try and just make a normal pass, and he looks like squinting all over the place, mouth all over the place.
Oh, that's a nice overlap.
Morocco down the right hand side of Hakimi. Cuts inside, lays it off. Brahim Diaz still on the ball.
Come back.
Can we do a delivery at some point? No, there's about 4 cutbacks I've seen, some step overs. Can we get one Mook delivery, please?
Oh, he's his own player. It's at him.
I see why they're working so hard. Scotland got to have about a... Okay, it's still 3 at the back there for Morocco. That's a foul, though, you'd think.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That's cool foul, that one, isn't it?
Yeah. No yellow, at least. Oh, it's the man who's bleeding. From the mouth. He's biting down on it, bless him. He's running back with a thing in his mouth. He nearly caught a boot to the face from Tierney. There's been a caught a boot to the face there as well. My God.
That's a good little step.
Phil Jones is supposedly a Sheffield United coach now.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Supposedly. Not a clue on that.
Speaking of them, they've got a player playing for that Curacao, haven't they, Sheffield United? I'm sure they have.
I believe so.
Tong or something like that.
Tahith Chong. Yeah, Tahith Chong. The main man. Robertson, show me one of those deliveries that I'm hoping to see at Tottenham. Come on, mate. Good delivery. Show why we're paying you some wages.
They've just signed him from Brighton, haven't you?
Van Heck. Yeah, Van Heck.
Yeah.
That's gone through. Surely that's...
Goal kick.
Interesting. I mean, if I'm being serious, you give it benefit the doubt ones these days. I think should be given as corners. I think it's offside actually.
Yeah, it looks like it. It makes no
The actual
sense. I mean,
decision
they're
is.
doing that VAR they're doing now where they check if it's skiing as a corner, it's a goal kick, it overturns it, but not the other way around. It makes
It's
no
the
sense.
dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Like by default, every decision should be given as a corner until it's a goal kick.
Yeah.
Because at least then that makes some sense. We've got a Rotherham one in here. We've always got Ray Chuft. Rotherham have a player playing for Curacao as well. Anthony Martha hasn't played yet, hence they lost 7-1. True, if he's on the pitch, it might have been 8. Who knows?
Well, I'm going to say, what's it shit for Rotherham as well?
He's shit for. I think he's a winger as well, so he's not even like he's done something for the defense. So, I mean, they're making money off him. Supposedly, they're going to get 250K for just him going to the World Cup.
Is that right? Is it? Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's something like 11 grand a day that they're in the groups that he's at the World Cup, which is, you know.
I did hear something about
if you were Morocco, not if you were Morocco, if you were Rotherham, sorry, you would have hoped that it would have been in the last possible group. Because if you're in the last possible group, you make as much money as physically possible. But
yeah, because you're always last to play, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, it still make a good amount of money off of just him being there. So fair play to him. That will do a lot. As I gather from the likes of John, they're saying they've only got 8 players at the moment registered, so they need all the money they can get to sort of pay wages and bring people in.
Their owner chairman, I don't think he needs 250 grand to go in his back pocket because he will put it in there. Not going to spend it on players, is it? Not a moment.
Golden Gate Esports has real great opinion there. He's got a real high opinion on him.
Shit.
Absolutely shite. And then Ray Chuft here, definitely a plausible situation that there's half a mil if it goes to Rotherham if Curacao reach the final.
It's safe to say you're not getting half a mil.
I mean, it would be a damn shame if he got sent home early. Damn shame.
Imagine getting injured, I would send you back.
Oh, not even that. Imagine it's just gets a disciplinary thing where he just kicks off at the manager and goes, yeah, does Nicholas and Elkin and go on, piss off home. See you later.
Well, 3 minutes to half time, being all Morocco. No way.
Yeah, no. Has there been a shot from Scotland at any stage? I don't think I've seen a shot.
I have seen a shot. There's definitely not one on target. I know that.
Let's have a look. Match facts for us here. They've had 3 touches in the opposition box, but no shots, none on target. 5 shots, 1 on target from Morocco. It's been very much one-way traffic at the moment.
And you literally look at the match momentum graph view. They barely even got anything for Scotland. It's all Morocco.
Yeah, see two little tiny bits there. They've got like the tiniest little bit.
Yeah, have a cut. 2 spells.
John McGinn gets a free kick. Maybe they'll get one other tiny little hump here. Who knows?
The 2 little spells they've had, a very small on graph. And you look at Morocco's when they're in possession, the momentum is massive. It just shows what they're actually doing with Morocco when they're on the ball.
Mm-hmm. If I'm Scotland manager, and I mean he doesn't inspire me at all, but right now, honestly, they need to make at least 1 change at halftime, probably minimum 2.
Yeah.
Ball whipped in and headed, picked up by Hakimi. It looks like Issa Diop's still down potentially.
Wastes that, just boots it up. I think he's back on his feet. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's back on his feet now. McGinn down the right-hand side.
Free kick.
Yeah, definitely. We got a serious question here from Ray Chuft. Have either of us or anyone been abducted? No, not personally. Maybe I'm speaking on behalf of everyone, but not personally. No.
I don't know anyone who actually has neither. I know a few people's gone missing, and if that counts.
Yeah, that feels more likely, but yeah, no, it's not an everyday thing, at least as far as I'm concerned. I'll probably get, I reckon, 4 minutes at a time. We have the nosebleed or the mouth bleed, I guess. It might give us a little bit of added time, but
yeah, no VR
minute.
Yeah, I'd say 4 or 5. Yeah. 4.
Yeah.
5.
5's the official number. So going to 50 at least. Can Scotland do the impossible and have a shot? Not even on target at this point. Just can they have a shot? I don't care if it goes 40 yards over. Just do something.
Well, see, this is pretty much how they played against Haiti as well. It wasn't threatening.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they needed the help of a massive deflection. Keeper read the shot and got unlucky there's deflection. Ball whipped in.
Oof, as I say that.
I mean, you can nearly call that a shot.
Oh, Miggy.
Oh, there you go. That I would call a shot. He's at least got on the end of it. It was about 40 yards off target. Like I said, I didn't mind 40 yards over. But
I think it's playing wrong spot there. He went for rugby posts.
Well, it's even it's wide of that.
Well, yeah, true. It's gone
straight up and right. It feels like he was trying to kick it out for right by the corner from a penalty on rugby. He's trying to get a line out right in the corner.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, they've got to do something at half time, haven't they? Because this is poor.
Yeah, I mean, now a little bit more momentum. McGinn's on the ball, driving. Like they finally found themselves a little bit. Overlap potential. Whipped in.
Good defending.
It's gone sky high.
Oh,
can they do something? Pull back. Block.
It's gone down there.
Scotland have waited until added time to finally show something.
No foul there for me. That
never. I mean, I thought it was more. McGinn just gave someone a nosebleed in the back seat. Oh. Telling Scotland to hurry up with this throw in. Stop milking it.
Oh, dangerous throwing.
Across the box, cleared. All right, 2 more minutes till halftime, and we'll have a quick break. So we'll top up on refreshments, and hopefully watch a much more entertaining second half. Because, I mean, honestly, since the first minute, this game's sort of slowed down a bit, apart from a couple mistakes from Scotland.
It looks like it's going to be a good start, loads of goals, and then just died down a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, sadly, people got ahead of themselves saying we want 6, and Scotland went, no, we're just gonna sort of play a bit casual, a bit slow. Don't need to start taking risks yet. Do you know what? Part of me won't be surprised if they don't make any changes at halftime and wait until the 70th to start taking risks.
He
feels like that kind of coach.
During the England game, I made this point during the England game. I said, whenever teams in this World Cup being 1-0, there's always a chance it's going to be 1-1. It's happened quite a lot. So you need a second just to ease off a bit. Because, well, it is. I think Scotland could get one back. I mean, don't look threatening at all, but there's always that possibility when you only 1-0 up.
Yeah, 100%.
I
I
can't
mean,
see.
we showed that obviously with how little we gave Croatia, apart from the little blips. You got Brazil, who did next to nothing, had that moment from Vinny. And look at how Japan kept coming back against the Netherlands. Like, you got so many examples of it. Like, people were saying, like, you'd have made money at this tournament if you just bet on every single game to be a draw.
Oh yeah, well,
do not do that. But it's been that many draws that.
About half the results have been draws, haven't there? At least 30%, 40%, surely.
Something to that extent, yeah.
Probably a first.
Probably. I mean, surely ref's got to blow this. It's just safe possession. There you go.
Yeah, she's blown it. That's it.
All right, half time. At the moment, that was looking like a mercy because neither team really wanted to play on. Morocco started strong. Scotland ended strong, I'd say. But they just need to find some of that, throughout the middle of the game. You can't just leave it late and hope for the best.
The thing is now, what's going to happen if Morocco comes out second half when they started the first half? Could be dangerous straight away. So we'll see what happens.
Well, I'm going to mute up and I'm going to put the BRB back on and see you in about 15.
Yep, no worries, mate.
All right, welcome back, lads. We're about to kick off for the second half. Referees in position. We've got one comment across the halftime break from Ray Schuft. To be fair, the best thing about Scotland in the World Cup is the fans. Every day I see on socials and news good and funny stories about the Tartan Army. It's genuinely great to see. Shame that the team's shit. Yeah, I mean, the team is not put out a performance worthy of the fans. But then what were you expecting from Scotland? They're trying the new hipster strategy of punting the ball out to try and pressure a team in.
What a waste.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Waste.
Yeah. PSG popularised it because they were so good at pressing, but how good are Scotland going to be on this? Because suddenly you get the ball back from them punting it along and you're trying to put a man in a headlock there. But you've done that press and suddenly Angus Gunn's having to kick the ball from there. That was all from having them give Morocco the ball.
Yeah. Weird one.
John self-deprecating here, saying at least the Scots made it, unlike a certain team that he's from. Yeah. No Welsh, unfortunately, this time. Although they do no longer have Bale, which is the main sort of talisman who would have previously carried them to something like this.
And also to say, I'm not sorry, John, but I'm not sorry that they're not here. I'm glad they're not here. No offense, John.
They would get pumped, Wales, supposedly. I mean, they would have been in Bosnia's group, I'm pretty certain. Was it Bosnia knocked them out, and then it would have been Italy versus Wales to get through? Or am I thinking, was that maybe Ireland that got knocked out by... there's a whole bunch of... I need to start the timer whilst I remember this. Still bloody on the first start. No.
There we go. Full time. We're under Morocco.
Yeah. Oh, if only. But let's get rid of that stoppage time. Already predicted it's going to be 7 minutes because it always is around that time.
To get back 10 seconds.
And just 3, 2, 1. Press play. Scotland whip a ball in. So they're going to get a throw in down the byline here. They had a long throw that caused some chaos earlier, to be fair.
Yeah, John, just justify what you're saying. It was Bosnia, then Italy, yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those. But I mean, Bosnia embarrassed themselves, obviously, the other day with the 4-1. Tierney's going to do well to not trip over something there with his bloody giant throw. Can tell he picked that up off Arteta.
Seem to have come out fighting a bit more, haven't they, Scotland?
Well, they had to. They really had to. Ball chested down here. Brahim Diaz.
Oh,
hello.
elbow that.
Chance here for Scotland, though, down the sides.
Penalty.
Is that a penalty? I'm hearing from John there's a VAR check, so...
That's got to be that elbow. Sure, it looked like an elbow by McGinn.
Well, people are saying obviously VAR check for a penalty here. I don't think it's going to be for the elbow. I don't think they care about the elbow that happened upfield, honestly.
Surely if they give a check-in for penalty, they've got to check all possible outcomes leading up to it, haven't they? They usually do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what I'm hearing is play-on's been given, so we do have that spoiler coming up that the ref's gone logically that was nothing. John McGinn looked like he was going on a slip and slide diving chest first.
I don't think it was
good weather for it.
Ooh, screaming at him there, 5 seconds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hate that rule as a goalkeeper. It really when I'm not good at dealing with corners. But suddenly, Scotland are showing a lot more intent, a lot more fight. And fair play to them. They need to. Here comes Morocco. Loose touch down the left-hand side. Looks like they can play a ball in behind, though. Arriving into the box. Pull back. Oh. Was that the man I needed to score as well? Is that number 8? That was the one I needed.
It was. Deflection that took it up.
No, it weren't him. I mean, ref cam keeping up fairly well. Good deflection. It's a good slide there. We got a corner.
Liven up a bit this second half. I'm liking this.
Yes, it has. I mean, the Scots have actually decided to bring some intensity to this half, which fair play to them. They bloody needed it.
Yeah.
You can't sort of just sleepwalk your way into a 1-0 loss.
I'm not seeing if you had a formation shift or not. Have a look.
Yeah, let's have a see. I think it's just they've been a bit more intense. I don't even think there was a halftime change. You're wrong.
4-4-1-1. Yeah.
4-4-1-1, and McTominay the man in the hole, or
just behind Adams. Yeah, so they've done what we were saying at start in first half.
All right, very physical in the box at the moment. Flicked on, saved by Gunn.
Yeah, save.
Big save by Gunn.
Arguing about.
That's the first time I've seen someone do a throw like that to a player to then not take the throw.
Oh, he's got a big hole in his shirt. I'm saying it's his shirt pull now?
Yeah, I think there's a definite shirt pull in there then.
If you got a ripped shirt, it's a shirt pull. Oh, he's got hold of him. He stood there, hasn't he?
The ref's not looking at him. Is that blind? Like, the ref's looking at the ball and he's practically derobed him. Like,
I'll tell you, it's the biggest shit. Well, I don't get it, mate.
God.
Anywhere else on pitch, the shirt pull that actually yellow card.
100%.
Free kick.
Loose ball pounced on by Angus Gunn this time.
Yeah, so they've gone for a formation shift.
Oh, loose ball here.
To try and change something up.
And at the moment, it's working. Like, maybe just kick the ball out in a bad spot, but, you know, it's been a much more entertaining second half already than the majority of the first. You know, I'm at least on the edge of my seat thinking, wow, Scotland might actually do something.
Yeah, I think they've realised that settling for 1-0 loss ain't going to do anything.
Exactly. Got to take some risks.
Because Brazil's playing 80 later on tonight, and if Brazil find their goal-scoring form, they're going to annihilate Scotland.
Yeah, they should. They should. But at the moment, it's just dying down a little bit again. Scotland carrying the ball out of defence. You know, it's Jack Hendry or something along those lines.
And a bit more passing football, though.
Carry it with him. Robertson finds some space. Adams dropping in, trying to create some gaps for people.
You've got Adams up top on his own, but he's back there.
Yeah, it looked like I don't even know who that was. Number 11 was sort of dropping in to try and deputise whilst Adams was trying to do a Harry Kane.
Christie, is it Christie?
Potentially, yeah. It's either he might be. Yeah, 11 makes sense for Christie. But yeah, he looked like he was trying to do a Harry Kane, did Che Adams, except with none of the passing ability or talent.
Well, none of the ability out whatsoever.
Yeah. It essentially just went walkabout, got lost.
Well, Morocco need to get a foot on this ball, slow it down, and go back to their pace because Scotland seem to have everything at the moment.
Yeah. Well, obviously, the slower you keep this at the back, the more intense the Scottish are going to have to press.
Oh,
That's not a foul. Interesting. Refs letting a lot more go this half from the looks of it. And by association, that was a foul. So, I mean, he's let both of them go.
Oh, no. I think he got the ball there. Oh, no, neither one's a foul. I think neither one of them.
He's gone down holding his face. Oh, grow up. You've been shoved and you're holding your face.
I think his head bounced off the ball.
Jesus. Thought they were Scottish.
Well,
John saying, yep, ref, that's a foul, and Scotland shoved off the ball again. I mean, a lot more of a physical second half. We're having men having their shirts ripped off. And then also we're having people shoved to the ground constantly. Ref letting a lot go.
One thing I can say about these FIFA officials, they like to play the game a lot more. They're not just FA referees at foul. FIFA
Within
seems
reason,
a bit more.
I've seen a couple of them. I've seen a couple of them have still been by the book. No, that's a foul. Stop the game every couple seconds ones. But yeah, largely you're right. A lot more free flow and let the play go.
Yeah.
But Morocco taking your advice, slow it down. Make Scotland come to you. Try and create them gaps.
Yeah, well, they had a good 10-minute spell, Scotland.
Yep. And that's because they were able to press as much as they wanted to. Nice idea from the Moroccans. McTominay playing his way out of trouble there. And then Morocco some space. Great pass. Great second pass. Brahim Diaz in the box. As shot blocked by, I think, Hendry, and then Robertson clears. Couple headers in a row here, sort of pinball up in the air.
I think Morocco seems to got foot on ball again. They've turned it around again.
Yeah, absolutely. It's got to keep the pressure on Scotland. Keep them penned in. And they're even still just Che Adams up top on his own. He can only do so much.
Yeah.
My question is, when you're the Scottish, Tierney's down currently. You do wonder when Scotland are going to make changes. This feels like they're going to be forced into a change potentially here.
I think it's best time now to make a couple.
Yeah, it's sort of just who do you bring on? Like, you feel like someone like Shankland's probably coming on. But do you make it a 2? Do you change formation to a 4-4-2 or something? Because obviously 4-4-1-1 at the moment. You bring on a striker. Then naturally will probably be more likely to go on 4-4-2 again. Or do you push, say, Christie higher, make it into a 4-3-3, taking off, say, at the moment, Doak's warming up, Gannon Doak warming up, take Tierney off, make it a back 4-3-3.
Yeah, I'd probably say 4-3-3. I mean, at the moment they've pushed Tierney just in front of Robertson. They've got both of them to both pace on the same wing, which is a bit weird one. On the other side, you've got Patterson, which ain't got a lot of pace. So McGinn's got much, so that left-hand side seems a bit slow.
We got Phil coming in with the most obvious prediction of all time. Feel a bushy Scottish TikToking coming. I mean, yeah. I'm sure we can give him some material talking about how this is the earliest goal of this World Cup. I mean, they've looked like they were going to lose this match apart from the last 10 minutes for the entire game. They've been second best. Same way they were second best against Haiti. I mean, the amount of individual errors Scotland made in that first half with the stuff with Angus Gunn mix-ups, with the defence, they could have been easily 3 or 4 down. So the fact that they're still 1-0, they're hanging in there, but against a more switched-on opposition, maybe they were already dead and buried.
Yeah. Well, like I said, whether it's 1-0, there's always that fear, danger. Could happen.
Break down the left-hand side here of El Canouse. Going to whip this across. No one there at the front post, so Scotland clear. But only as far as the Moroccan number 6 back in safe possession. Oh, cheeky little back heel flick. And a foul given away by Gannon Doak in a threatening area.
Dangerous area. Dangerous area.
What will Morocco do with this? You wonder. Because now you would expect the formations changed with Gannon Doak being on the field for Kieran Tierney as an injury. Surely we're looking at 4. You would think. Or maybe it's still the 4-1-4-1 and you've got on the left now Gannon Doak. Maybe. Who knows?
Not seeing a formation change as of yet.
Ball out wide from Morocco following the free kick. Whipped in. Maybe about a metre wide. Some compliments here from Phil. Scotland are a bunch of haggis-eating, ginger-loving, battered Mars-bar-munching, Loch Ness-loving losers who are a waste of land at the top of England.
Wow.
Keeping it nice and PG there. Pulling his punches. No real malice behind them comments.
90% true were true.
Oh dear. All right, Morocco moving it around at the back. Scotland pressing relatively high, forcing sort of play it along the back mostly.
Yeah, I think Morocco seems to have got edge back on this game now.
Yeah. Like 4-1-4-1 as a formation, to me at least, is incredibly passive. It's when you're still you were in a 5-back, you're now still a little bit scared playing a 4-back, but you're playing with a DM, 2 centre mids, and you've got left mid, right mid. Chance for Scotland over.
Oh,
but might need to get a ban on that.
Yeah, I've just seen them.
There you go. That solves that.
Someone trying to steal his viewers.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't think I had admin rights, so I was just checking. Well, I have admin rights, obviously, but not for the YouTube channel. But I was thinking, I might have to. Turns out you can just check the bottom bit. So, referee for this game. Ray Chuff, big fan of the referees at the moment. Found the German referee earlier with the unflattering picture. Referee for this game is Ilgiz Tantashev from Uzbekistan, which is between Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, and near Pakistan. Lots of stands there. It's also at the foot of Russia, but that doesn't fit the narrative.
Yeah, to be fair, officials have done this quite well today, I think. Not been an error yet, I would say.
To be fair, I found it interesting when I saw so as you mentioned, it is an actual Uzbekistan referee, and the fourth officials are from Jordan, so they are both participants in this World Cup.
Ooh.
Two of the minnow teams have got representation in the referees. We got Phil cheering on Morocco. He wants
Oh, that could be dangerous for Robertson.
Yeah, Kimi on the floor, getting a yellow there for Robbo.
Yeah, bit of a tactical foul there, I think.
Agreed. Don't want anything too stupid. Still want him, set mentally when he's at Spurs.
Yeah, he was through there. I think he realised they were losing him there.
That's one thing you always sort of get with Robertson's those smart fouls. He is sort of a wily little fucker of a player.
Yeah, I like defenders over there. Smart fouls.
He'll break up the play. He'll wind someone up as well. The amount of times he just feels like someone fouls him and he'll just laugh in their face. Absolutely hated that because he always did that against Spurs. But now at least it's going to be on my side, and I'm no longer have to hate him every second for doing that. I'll just hate him for when he does something stupid defensively. Morocco, safe possession again. Not a Scottish shirt anywhere near the back line. They're sitting in, sort of ready and waiting for Morocco to try and actually, push a bit beyond here. That's with the number 8. Down around side to Kimi. They're trying to stretch Scotland, but a lot of that stuff, as I say, the way the formation is, if it's still the 4-1-4-1, they're just going to pack out central areas, the 3 centre mids. You got two wingers. I think it's kind to call them wingers at that point, just sitting in, tucked inside. You'd call them wingers, it'd be called a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
And poor Che Adam is just left up top.
Yeah, it's not really had a look at ball this second half, I wouldn't say.
No.
I don't even touch it yet.
Trip there. Got the ball, though, is what they're saying about Ferguson there. Mazraoui under pressure. Safe possession. And we go again with Morocco just slowing the pace down even more. Trying to make it 29 unbeaten.
Oh, that's a nice turn.
Yeah, the 1-2. Cheeky, intricate passing here. One more pass, cleared away.
Seems to be Diaz's last pass, letting him down. Final thinking.
Yeah, at the moment. Need that little bit more. We're probably looking at a water break, I reckon, in the next minute or so.
26. Yeah, usually around about this time. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
As you said it.
Yeah, normally see about 68 is when I think it is. Scott McTominay's looking frustrated. It's one of those. Scotland, bit better, but that was mostly at the start of the half. They've fallen away again. They're sort of inviting Morocco onto them, hoping they'll make a mistake more than anything else. They're not really creating their own chances or their own ideas. It's let's hope they screw it up.
Yeah, I think they know themselves, don't they? I mean, it takes one little counter and they can back in this game. So as long as they keep it at 1-0, there should be always a chance. Always a chance.
Yeah, but the last 22 minutes, if you're a Scottish coach, now's the time to start getting the dice out. Start rolling the dice. Start trying to give your team a chance. Because you're just sleepwalking your way into a loss. Now,
Yeah, I mean, you've got
you are most likely to still win. You are most likely still going to go through to the next round, so long as you don't get absolutely battered by Brazil, which, given how Brazil looked in the opener, they shouldn't.
Yeah.
But suddenly, if things go wrong, they'll only have themselves to blame for being so damn passive.
Let's see, you got what, 20 minutes left now. Yeah, he said, throw kitchen sink at it. Make some changes, 3 or 4 on.
I mean, the only change he made so far he was forced into because of an injury.
Which is not really an attacking change, that's the thing.
Well, I'd say it was an attacking change at least. It was like take Tierney off for a left winger.
Oh yeah.
But it was one that was forced. The injury was forced to make a change, and he opted to be attacking. Bless him. But Che Adams, it's not his day. I say get him off. He's not really been a workhorse of a striker either.
No.
So get someone on that will be willing to press. Whether that's Shankland, whether that's anyone else, we will see. I see a board on the side there. We've got McLean coming on. And Lyndon Dykes.
Dykes, so Dykes got to be for Adams. Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
And Christie as well for McLean.
Yeah, get Dykes up now. I'd make a bit of change and all. I'll probably drop McTominay in the back one, and I'd bring Shatland on as well. A double up there.
Mm-hmm. So I know Kenny McLean can play on the wing. Whether he will, I know he's an absolute shithouse. He will. If I was a betting man, I'd probably have him still to get booked at this rate. He loves a tackle. So with Dykes and McLean on, I'm expecting a lot more pressing, and I'm already seeing a lot more pressing from Scotland.
Quick throw in taken.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's a foul. Surely a foul by McTominay there. Didn't see a gesture from the ref, so I got worried.
I think he's got to be man of the match so far, that Diaz.
Yeah.
Seems to be everywhere.
Brahim does pop up everywhere. And he did get the assist on the goal as well. So just to add to his man of the match credentials, he got the assist on the goal.
So I think that's missing from him is just that final pass. Well, obviously the assist, obviously, but quite a few afterwards, just missing the last little thinking wise where he's passing it.
Yeah.
Oh, he made a good run there.
It was a nice idea of a ball. You can't take too long on that, mate. It will turn over. You best throw that ball. Ref, are we going to turn this over? That's more than 5 seconds. That was about 15. They're just making up their mind when they're like, well, they're behind. They're not actually wasting time. The rules. I'm sorry. Long ball from Scotland down the right wing. Over the top as Rowie, claimed by Bunu, clash between the keeper and Gannon Doak. Gannon Doak, both have gone down. Bunu's probably absolutely milking this for time. Gannon Doak probably should just get up, I reckon. Didn't look like too much.
No. Not wrong with that.
Well, do you know what? The keeper, he tries to punch him, honestly.
Oh,
he comes through with the ball, and that arm
comes out to try and punch him in
the face.
He gets one to nose there.
He does. So is that a Moroccan with one of the tartan hats on? I mean, someone needs to make up their damn mind. Got a bipolar fan in the crowd.
Did you watch it? We were playing the other day. Who was it now? Portugal. Yeah, Congo, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the little group of Congo fans celebrating with Portugal fans in Lisbon? Did you see it?
No, I didn't. I'll probably seek that out.
I cut to Lisbon when Portugal scored and they're all celebrating. And it cut to Lisbon again after Congo, and they're like a little section in the middle. There's been about 5, 6 of them all jumping, cheering in between them with Congo shirts on.
Right, that.
And then they made their way to Portugal for some reason.
That's brilliant. Just some plants in the middle of Lisbon just celebrating.
I don't think that happened in England. Couldn't see that happening.
I mean, I still stand by the fact that Portugal are absolute frauds. They're on paper such a good team, but they don't have a striker that's not Ronaldo, and they have to play it through Ronaldo so much they don't play as a team. That's my whole take. I know Bushy was not happy when I called out that whole thing, and when I was saying Colombia are going to win that group from the comments, it's like he's an idiot. They got the best midfielder in the world. They've got the best player in the world. No. Grow up. Doesn't mean they'll do something for their country.
No, I've been saying this. I thought this World Cup that are focused on Ronaldo being the second to basically pass the torch, basically ready for the next one. But you see, after that first game, it seems like they're trying to play through Ronaldo, which is not going to work.
Yeah. Oh, ball in behind here. Keeper stayed in. Brahim Diaz. Oh, it's been well taken off his foot there by Hendry. Still got the ball down the left. Overlapped by Mazraoui. Tries to put it byline and back, but he's put a bit too much on it. And McGinn collapses.
Foul given.
I mean, that's weak as anything.
Yeah. Yeah, this seems a bit weird.
All the Scottish clapping along. Minutes respect. All right, Scotland making progression. Doak takes on his man, beats his man. Going at Mazraoui, about to burst in line with the box, and it's blocked, still going. Still going. Bunu's claimed it.
Oh, would it back as well then? That would go a little move.
Yeah, he fought for it for a while. I think this is the same one that was formerly like a... I'm going to say Liverpool. There's Ben Doak, potentially. Could be wrong. Might be getting that confused like Ben Woodburn or something like that. I don't know.
Ben Woodburn, Liverpool, yeah.
Yeah, might be getting that confused, but still gone back to Gannon Doak. Taking on his man in the box. If something's going to happen for Scotland, it feels like he's going to have something to do with it.
Yeah,
he feels like a quality player on the ball. It will at least give them some hope. I'm not sure. I don't know if he started last game either. He's obviously at Bournemouth at the moment, taking on his man. It turns out he also was Liverpool, actually.
It was
Celtic and Liverpool. And also former Middlesbrough. So he's been all over the place on loan, I presume. McGinn picks up the ball deep in the Scotland half. Going to start driving.
Wins a foul.
Been told to get up, you wet blanket. He's gone down too easily a few times now that refs stopped giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I think refs clocked it, Annie.
Yep. Some boos coming from the crowd. We've got 10 minutes to go in this game. And Morocco currently just going through the motions. Lyndon Dykes, though, initiating a press, but bless him, no one else on the team clocked on to help him out with it.
Well, as it stands, I'm earning points from Hakimi on my fantasy, so that's good.
Very nice. I mean, I'm getting my 2 points for Scott McTominay. Presumably, I might get an extra point for defensive contributions. Who knows? I haven't kept track of it.
I would have been getting 2 points for Robertson, but he decided to get a yellow card, so just the one for that.
Oh, you really had a lot of faith in Scotland.
I picked Robertson for the last game. I just kept him in because I made one of my changes. I had none left, so I just left him in for this one.
Oh, I made 2 changes, and they were both players that didn't play for me. It was a Ronald Araujo and I can't remember the other one was. Araujo and De Kuyper. Got rid of them for Noah Brown, the German left back, and then Hincapie.
I had a not great bench, and I had Henderson and Kante both started, but not one of them played a minute. So I decided to drop Henderson and transfer him out.
I went big this week. I used my first power up.
I keep forgetting about power ups. To be fair, I keep forgetting about it.
Just because there's so many power ups and not enough rounds. I was like, because 2 of them are knockout round specific, so you have to use 2 of them in the knockouts. So that's say round of 32, round of 16. You got a wild card that you either use next week or you use halfway through the actual knockout rounds. Chance for Scotland here. McTominay been told no. They got the ball, collapsed on the floor.
Was asking for it, but no.
They keep asking for it, but currently Morocco are just making progress down the left-hand side.
End to end
of the box here. They are, and it's becoming interesting. Cross put in and safely claimed and been chested back to Angus Gunn. We've got a comment here just confirming Gannon Doak was at Liverpool. He was on loan at Middlesbrough last season before Bournemouth signed him this year. So there we go. We got the official story of what happened with Gannon Doak. But, I mean, he's shown, he's actually been decent.
Yeah, since he's come on.
This guy's obviously young player with potential. I used my 12th man on fantasy this week, so I've got Mbappe playing for my team that absolutely couldn't afford him otherwise. They're playing Iraq. So I was like, I'm going to put Mbappe in.
Oh, yeah, that 12-man thing, isn't it? To look at that. Yeah,
chance it onside. Lyndon Dykes keeps it alive and going for a goal kick, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I decided to drop Henderson out of my squad, and I thought Croatia's playing Panama, so I bung in Susik.
Okay.
I thought he could boss that midfield, so I thought you never know.
Oh, that's pathetic from freaking McTominay. Pathetic. You've not been touched. VAR's a thing. Why are you going down like that?
Just begging for it, aren't they?
And why is he going down and looking shocked, being like, I can't believe it?
Well, Salibir has been subbed off.
Oh, we've got Sunderland's Talby back on the field. So getting some Sunderland representation. Oh, they recommend. So the female commentator is saying that there should be a penalty.
Should be a penalty.
The McTominay one should be a penalty, supposedly. I think she's smoking some good stuff because where was the contact on McTominay?
Very weird decision to make.
If someone can show me the point of contact there, because all I see is him go over under no contact and go, Where's the foul? Exactly. Where's the contact? They're 5 minutes from time. And stuff like that, they're getting desperate.
Yeah.
And at the same time, the media's getting desperate, trying to make it seem like something's happening. Chance here.
Pass
Side
the
netting.
ball. Why are you being
McTominay
greedy?
greedy.
Look at Dykes.
He's in a position.
Straight across that
Put that
box.
across.
Two. You
Put
got
that
two
across.
there.
Dykes is in there. In the net, literally clawing at the net, going, why is this idiot not put it across? I heard he's a good playmaker for Napoli. What's happened? He's gone back to his old McSauce. Whipped in. Header. Way wide.
Yeah.
Honestly, the person... McTominay's put him off.
Yeah, it's put him off.
Either McTominay needs to call that and tell Dykes to drop because he's got a free header, or you don't touch the man and you let him head the ball. Like, baffling. Absolutely baffling to me. All right, but Scotland seem to save all their chances for the end of the half nearly. It happened in the first half. Morocco playing a long ball. Grant Hanley and Angus Gunn there actually working as a unit. Unheard of things are happening in this game now.
Dangerous game, though, that by Gunn. And it rolled backwards.
And playing back to Gunn again. Getting pressed. McGinn taking it to the left-hand side, trying to whip in a ball. Back post. About 3 players collapse.
He's done it again.
He's so... Genuinely, McTominay's the problem rather than the solution at the moment.
He's just got in his way again. He's trying to be the hero, isn't he?
He really is. He feels like the weight of the country on his back. Chance here down the right-hand side. Angus Gunn stays calm. Fair play to him. That was calm and collected from Angus Gunn. All right, on the ball. A lot of 1-2s at the moment. Trying to play the ball in. McTominay lays it out wide to Gannon Doak. We're resetting again. 3 minutes to go plus added time.
Yeah. Bit of passing going on.
Hendry
passing football, passing
playing it. Ferguson out wide. Gannon Doak taking on Mazraoui. Beats his man. Played inside. Ball with Scotland at the feet. Bunu collapses on it. McTominay again. Oh, we got an injured goalkeeper. And
I think.
I think it's just play acting personally, but. And the thing is, as a goalkeeper, he's not going to get told to go off. He's just going to have time, kill some clock here. This is just a simple routine up, and then he lands and he goes, oh man.
Yeah,
he lands perfect. McTominay, what are you doing? You can't be complaining about anyone to anything.
He asked for thingy and then got back up. That one there, McTominay just kicks him in the head.
McTominay's basically that is the kick to the skull.
Takes his own player out.
All right, they're taking a right back off of Scotland from the sounds of it. Or they're going to Ralston.
Patterson off for Stewart. Oh no, Ralston.
So Scotland finally fully rolling the dice here. Elmore, a bet. Going to be coming on for...
Is that a defensive substitution, that from Morocco?
Well, I believe number 8 was my attacking midfielder I wanted to score to make it 2-1. So that's irrelevant. So yeah, we're getting 8 for 15 here.
Yeah,
Do you know what I love? There's a little cheeky thing there I love from 8. He ran back. He was going to get subbed off. They played on. So he ran to the middle. So he has to do the little run back again to waste more time.
Yeah.
Cheeky little bastards, isn't they? Cheeky fuckers. All right, here's Bunu. Magically healed his leg. No press from Scotland at the moment. We're about to hit the 90th minute. All right, Scotland in trouble here. Got a progression for Morocco down the left-hand side. They've not gone to the corner flag. Hits that straight at Grant Hanley's face. Played out wide by Morocco.
6 minutes.
6 minutes indeed. All right. Scotland have 5.5 minutes in order to save this. McGinn off, Stewart on.
I thought I seen Stewart on. That must be a late sub there.
Yeah, they just didn't figure out who was for him, I think. Because I didn't know first either. So Hakimi carrying the ball. Lyndon Dykes with a slide tackle. Straight back to Bunu. No press. You didn't need to kick that. Just let him come to you.
All right. Pick that ball.
Long ball. Stand on that.
Time.
Dribble it around the box. Do what you have to. Yeah, just right to the back corner. Bam. That's how you waste time. And the problem is, Stewart walking in front of the keeper also means the keeper actually gets more time on the ball. Because you're not allowed to hold up the keeper. They're counting him down. Can't get in his way. Morocco down the right-hand side from the kick long. They're in line with the box. It's going to keep the ball. Trying to be smart. Make Scotland make a move. Bit too fancy for their own good.
Scotland.
Two Moroccans take each other out. And McTominay thinks he can turn on the ball. He does just about get away with that. Gannon Doak lays it off. And a reset. 4 minutes left in this match. Scotland still only down because of that one goal they conceded. Weak pass. Morocco pick it up. Breaking down the right-hand side. Should have probably got released straight away. We've got an overlap from Hakimi. Going into the box. Free man. Should have shot. Lay it off. Put it across goal, maybe. Is that a save by...
Looked like a save.
That should have been hit earlier than that.
Albie
was the save.
Well, goal
interesting. Kick. I mean, to be fair, they took it quick enough that if the VAR worked the other way, it wouldn't have mattered because they just got on with it. But
the match stats has just put that down as a shot on target.
But it was that they freaking screwed it up. But that's exactly the kind of stuff that betting websites would take advantage of. Going, actually, no, it got given as a goal kick. It clearly wasn't a shot on target.
They'll take it back off you.
Exactly. Ball pumped long down the left-hand side. Currently being seen out by Morocco. Only cleared as far as number 3 for Scotland, who's dived face first. Cleared.
It's not giving you them.
Convincingly. Kenny McLean goes down. Been told, gone down too softly. And the Moroccans run into the Scottish manager, who's too busy on the touchline. No urgency here. No one touching that ball. No one starting that 5-second rule.
Don't need to, do they? Yeah, that's not a foul. Not a foul at all. That is poor.
God, just pathetic, isn't it? You know, you always hear about the Scottish being these hard-nosed, tough guys, and they're freaking flopping around like fish. Pathetic. All right, Hakimi. 2 minutes to go. Hakimi smashes it all the way upfield. Goes out for a throw deep in the Scottish area. Thrown back to Angus Gunn. They might have time for one. They might have time for one chance, Scotland. But at the moment, they're just playing safely within their own half. 2 Moroccans have been pressing. Ball's been launched long by Hanley. Dykes wins the header. To the edge of the box by McTominay. Tries to do too much.
Quick
Please
break,
start being more of a team player, McTominay, and you might do something. Break from Morocco. It's a 3 against 3.
That's a ball.
The man over's been spotted. 21's open.
Oh!
Goals it. Just wide. Scotland have a minute. This is a Moroccan side that looked better than Brazil and should have beaten them, in my opinion. Apart from that early goal, Scotland really been that good defensively, or Morocco had an off day. Great question. Morocco haven't really done too much. I would not say it's because of a good Scottish defence. Scottish have been largely passive. They've sort of just sat off and tried to invite them onto them.
Yeah, got to agree with that.
30 seconds left. Chance. Dykes hits it past.
Dykes. Oof.
Almost their own goal, they're saying. So we got a corner. Angus Gunn's surely up for this. Everyone's got to be in the box for this. Angus Gunn's been denied by the manager. The manager's told the goalkeeper stay back. Ball whipped in. Headed clear.
So glad I picked Morocco as my last man standing. I've been panicking all game.
I haven't picked my last man standing yet, actually. I've got to pick one of the later games. I haven't logged my team.
I think the last 2 people to pick is you and Bushy.
Yeah. Arguments happening. Robertson's moaning about something.
Whistle's gone.
Full time. There you go. Full time whistle. Scotland, they lose 1-0. Honestly, the scoreline flatters with them of how they played. But they played for all of 20 minutes, in my opinion.
Yeah. Nothing more.
They have let the fans down largely with that performance. McTominay, incredibly selfish. More of a gets in the way of his own players kind of a man. But I don't know if you got any takeaways this game, Birchie?
Yeah, I think Morocco, for large parts of that game, looked like a decent team, passing team, bit of structure to them. So I think they're going to be ones to watch. I think second half they were a little shaky. I think Scotland needed to win that. That's why they had to come into the game. I think Scotland were poor all round. It just shows that what they did against Haiti, where they weren't the best, it just proves that's Scotland. So I think if that's Scotland, if Brazil turn up tonight and take that into the Scotland game, I think they're going to smash Scotland.
Mm-hmm. I think personally, Brazil will slap Scotland purely on the fact that they have wingers that are willing to take on their men. Rafinha, obviously you would know well as a Leeds fan, but Rafinha paired alongside Vinny Jr. should be tearing through that back line with how mistake heavy they were in that first half. If they give this same performance, it should be open and shut.
Yeah, definitely.
But hopefully for their sake, they've got enough points just from the Haiti game to see themselves through for a third place match against someone who's topped their group. I mean, I don't know who that's most likely going to be, but you'd be hoping for someone maybe like Mexico if they're lucky.
Who does Scotland get as a third place? See if you can see anything.
Well, it fully depends on whoever, like wherever they finish in the rankings, I think. Because obviously there's rankings of their first through 8th of the third places, so it's way too early to sort of know where they're going to end up. But yeah, I don't know. But they're going to have to get away with one a little bit. So we will see.
Well, as it stands, just looking for Brazil. It would be Germany.
Yeah, no, that would be a massacre. That will, if Scotland get Germany, who look like the best team at this tournament so far, they will get absolutely manhandled.
And that's with Brazil are currently in third in Scotland's group, and they're second in the third place ranking on a point. So yeah, they would play Germany.
Now, obviously, there's a lot of football still to be played. We'll never know exactly which way that's going to go until it's fully finalized. But if that's what's looking likely, then I do not envy the Scottish at all in terms of their path. But that has been all from ourselves at KV Terrace Talk for this session. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Birch, you're going to be hosting the late night game of Haiti versus Brazil. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm back on in 20 minutes' time. It'll be a fun game.
Only 20 minutes.
Just 20 minutes, 1:30 kickoff. Yeah, so a 20-minute break,
That's
quick break.
Well, we'll get this ended so you got a little bit of time to get yourself prepared, mate. Yeah, obviously go join Birchie on the late kickoff. Hopefully, watch a bunch of goals going with Brazil versus Haiti, and also Bill will get to stare at some of those beefy Haitians that he loves to look at, the keeper especially. So that has been all from us on KB Terrace Talk. Remember, subscribe to the channel, follow on X, and obviously keep your eyes peeled for Bushy's TikTok later today, I reckon. So that's been all from us. See you guys later.
Bye.